I got it. Okay, Michelle, come on.
Hey. Hello? Hold on. I don't know why I'm up there for the world to see.
Okay, where's my volume?
Hold up.
I can hear you. And we're not live out to the people.
Okay,
no, we're not.
What's her name said she would host it? Celeste.
Okay, but she has no internet now.
Celeste doesn't?
No, she says I just got a message from her. No.
I thought she was talking about you only had one internet.
No, I've got internet bars. Okay, I don't know how they make this look so easy, girl.
Okay. Yeah, she said she would host it. Did you get?
No. Okay, hold on a second. Let me say something. I made this one. Did I get it? Did I get it?
Huh? What?
I'm trying. Am I like? Is that totally muffled?
It says you're live. Yeah, you're muffled big time.
Not so much for the headset. I guess I should have bought the other one. Resume. Hangout.
I know you want to do this on your channel, but at this point,
I don't care.
At this point, she's willing to host it. Can you tell her yes? Because she's waiting on your answer. You'll be the host of it. You'll be the lead. She's just the host.
You can host. Go ahead, because I'm having major flipping issues right now. No.
Did you see where she wrote that?
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. That's no problem. I don't even know if I'm live now.
You are.
I'm live on YouTube right now.
It says we're live.
Again.
Let's hang up. And you just go over to Celeste and let her host it. Because I don't see anybody. Do you?
I can't.
But I'm not looking. But it says you're live.
Let me do something here. Let me get. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Paste. Okay. I got her in here, so she'll at least be able to come out here. This is hectic, man. I don't know how people do this.
Why are you sending me another Twitter?
I didn't. I sent it to Celeste.
What are you doing? Just stop, let her do it, and move on. How did you hang out the last time?
What? I just turned everything off.
I just
started clicking things off.
I don't know, but just go over there. Late. I have a headache. I need to eat. Oh, there she is. I think we're live. She's right here.
You did it.
Am I live
have we been talking about this the whole time?
Am I live on YouTube? Am I live on YouTube right now?
Let me check.
I hope not.
Let me
I
Is
was
this
like,
going to be one of those, I thought I was private things and now
no, I got smart to that. I said, we're live. It's
Oh, yes.
yellow button. It says live.
I don't think
Diane,
so.
you're driving me to drink.
Oh. Info. No, because
I don't think you are.
Oh, God.
I'll
no,
check.
I did what you.
But you know how to do it. This black page, this black
Oh,
Google
okay.
Hangouts page, that's the link that you share on Twitter to everybody.
Okay. Okay, I know. Okay, I think I got it. Okay.
Yeah, and then if you do it on your phone, no one can join you on your phone. But if you wanted to send your own self a link on Twitter so you could connect to your phone so you don't have to set your computer, you can do that too.
I don't know. Okay, I think I got it because somebody had told me to go. So now if I go
Somebody would be me, and that would be Barbie.
publish. Okay, then we must be live. Get it?
Let me check.
I'm live. Oh my God.
But you were live before, you doorknob.
No, I think I'm dumber than a doorknob at the moment.
No, I love you. And I don't know why you. I'm just very cranky. I'm very hot and
I
cranky.
love it when people are trying to find out how to do this on their. You can hear them like talking to themselves, like, "Can you see me? Can you hear me?" I did the same thing. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I don't think I'm live. I think I froze. Oh my gosh.
And the funny thing is that I've been at this since like 1:30. I made sure my computer was all updated and everything was set. And then of course I forgot all my passcodes. Okay, so we're back.
All right, so let me share to Twitter.
So do you want me to stay on here? Because if you want me to stay on here, link gives. Well, we're live, so I'll shut up. Give somebody else a
moderate.
Yeah, I sent you a message.
How do I get? Yeah, how do I get there now?
On your left side, click on your left side, click that little chat box, and then you'll see all the people that are chatting, and then click on their name.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, that's what you want, you little snickerdoodle. What is your infatuation with the cord?
Still going. Okay, I can see the chat.
I don't think we're live.
I don't think we're live either. Hey, give that back.
Well, Leanne says, "Hey, girls," and Heather Weeks is there saying, "Hi, girls."
Okay, well, I can't find it on my computer. Are we on Diane's channel?
Uh-huh.
Don't laugh at me.
My problem is I can't even have a cigarette. I'm like,
I didn't mean.
I don't see it on my computer, so I can pull up comments.
Can they hear us? Can you hear us? Everybody who's there, Leanne, hi. What?
Heather, can you guys, Leanne and Heather, can you guys hear me?
Who cares about you? Can they hear us?
Oh yeah, I can see Leanne.
Can you hear Michelle and can you hear Michelle? Can you hear Celeste?
Oh, I know they can hear Loudmouth Celeste.
I hear Celeste.
Hey, Prince. Well, Leanne says, "Hey, Prince." No,
hey.
you're Prince.
So that means that I was live and my boob got showed to. You're gonna have to edit that.
No, it was unlisted. Okay, they can hear all three of us. Okay.
God.
Yeah.
That's so I didn't know.
Yeah, that was the only thing about putting it on mine is I wouldn't have kept this probably on my channel just because it doesn't really.
Yeah.
They're not like in this community. They don't know what any of this stuff is about. But I was thinking I could have hosted it and then you could have just put it on your channel. You know what I mean? I could have just gave it to you and you could have put it on your channel. But
I kept begging her to go over there and she's so stubborn. I was like, "You're giving me a headache. Just go over there." Diane is live. Okay, go to YouTube again.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I figured it out. Nobody's watching over there because they're probably all waiting for me on YouTube. Go to YouTube channel. Go check me out. I figured it out. Yay! Go.
it's not showing up on my YouTube. That's so weird. Like when I go to my YouTube on my computer, is this unlisted and you just sent out invites, or is this like?
No, it was yes, Chandra's there. Okay. We're doing a come find the troll voice people.
I cannot find it on my computer.
Sorry, I
to
don't
share the
I
link.
don't go to my YouTube channel, Cooking with Diane. Have some views, but we're there.
I do. I have your channel up, and it does not show that you're live right now.
Have you refreshed?
YouTube again, like went to the home page.
I don't know.
Are you? Well, this is some weird stuff. Let me see if I can stay here. Stay with me. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back.
It pops up on mine.
Stay here. I'll be right back.
It pops up on yours.
Let's see.
Cooking with Diane.
Diane,
okay, there she is. Okay, yeah, 8 watching live now. Okay, I was about to say I wanted to see my comments. Damn it! And I was like, I can't even do that because I can't find it. Okay, it's showing up now. You're live.
Okay. Yay!
Try
finally.
again. Trolls voips.
Yeah, I didn't think I would make it through, so I just will have to change the address later. I don't want to do anything right now.
Hard.
Anything up. And I'm hearing Michelle in my ear. Okay, pause. Okay. God, Michelle, stop talking in my ear. There. Okay. Are we live? Everybody can hear us. Hello?
Can you hear us?
Oh, I was on mute.
You said I'll be right back.
I was crazy. I was having a conversation, and all I could hear is Diane saying Michelle's in my ear. I was like, well, I'm not talking. And then I was like, hello, and she starts singing. I'm like, oh, pickles, I'm on mute.
Okay.
Girl.
And then
I know.
remind me not to run to Walgreens and buy a $6 headset.
Well, take it back. I'm going to go see if I can pull up side chat, but I think I have to leave you. Do I have to leave you, or do I not have to leave you?
It's up to you.
Well, no, I'm saying I'm going to stay here, but how do I get side chat from here on my phone?
Are you on your phone doing this?
Yeah.
You can't. You have to go to another device.
Well,
I don't. On an Android, you can't.
Okay, well, then never mind. I'm good. I'll stay here.
Hi, Lindy. Hi, Jessica. Thank you guys for coming. We finally figured it out. It only took me exactly an hour.
Did you wrench others?
Let's see.
Chandra has a wrench. She's special.
Chandra has a wrench.
Okay.
I wrenched you. You haven't commented. Did you re-wrench?
Me?
I'm just saying. She's special.
Too.
Oh, I'm sitting here with you because you put me here. So this is where I'm sitting.
Mm-hmm. It's just wrench everybody.
You can sit with us, Michelle.
Thank you. Don't wrench everybody.
Levi, you made it.
Hi,
okay,
Levi.
So you want to come on up?
Dude.
I have to ask by Chandra.
Well,
Okay, don't Diane, don't do that. Don't do that, Diane. Okay.
What'd you say?
Myself, sorry. Okay, so how do we start this now? I got tons of messages and I don't know what I'm doing here.
You are here for the greater good of the community because we are all being trolled. Some of us by phone, some of us by text, and some of us by pictures.
Exactly.
No, she's getting good. She's sending out all kinds of links.
My luck, I send the whole link out to the whole YouTube community and everybody gets one. So we need to figure out, okay, we have to go back in here. I just don't want to touch anything on my computer.
Yeah, because you always end up hanging up.
If you want to go in the side chat, you're cool. Yeah, Lindy, there were pictures sent to a very vile picture was sent to Michelle.
Me
from
and
Michelle, yeah, here.
Am I here?
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hi.
there was a picture that was sent. I had 8 messages, and they threatened my cat to run my cat over, and then they put a picture of a dead cat with blood coming out of its mouth.
Awesome.
Just
Yeah.
like her. So we're trying to narrow down the numbers or the addresses, not the addresses, but the phone numbers of, if I'm muffled, sorry.
Yeah, you're real muffled.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go. My wireless headset doesn't work on this, so I don't sound the usual number.
Just try to remember to enunciate, like over enunciate, and maybe just talk louder, because when you talk louder, I can hear you fine. It's just when you get lower, it's just too muffled.
Yeah, because my thingy falls down into my boot.
Ah.
My headset.
Well, get it out of your
boot.
I'm not used
to having a wires. I usually have the wireless headset, so I'm not used to having a wire. Okay. Anyway.
Right.
It seems to be like there's one number in common that's coming from these pings yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Here's a
and
problem.
I verified it with.
Mm-hmm.
No, I verified it with somebody else, with 2 other people, and it's the same number.
Mm-hmm. Here's what I don't understand, though. If they can spoof these numbers or, clone them or whatever, how do we really find out who they are? Because I have a theory about this. Now, as you guys know, when I got my call, it was an unknown. It doesn't come up as a number. It just says unknown. So I don't have any phone numbers, really. I could go back the months before that and get the phone numbers I was getting like over and over and over and over again that were actual numbers. But then they switched over to these unknown numbers. Well, then the other night when Vegas tried to dox my ex-husband and I's phone number, I did a little digging, and what I found was it's not only, well, it's a landline. I knew that because it was our landline. I had it with him 10 years ago, and then it turns out he gave up the number when he switched services about 6 months or so ago. So after doing some research, I found out that landline is not in use anymore. Like, it's dead right now. Nobody's using it.
Right.
So that means, Michelle, what are you opening?
Oh, just put myself on mute. Sorry.
So what I figured out is that it's not in use. She spoofed the number and tried to set me up because a troll came in my scope that night, dropped those numbers. Apparently one may or may not have been Kat's number. And then she goes on to scope saying that I'm harassing her, I'm calling her. But that number, I don't think she realized that it was a landline. I think she ran with it thinking it was a cell phone. Well, with a landline, you can find out all the history on it. Who's had it, who has it now, if it's active, all that. So.
And I have that number, and I traced it myself.
Mm-hmm. You'll trace it back to me and my ex-husband. But you can.
No, not that number.
Other
number. The other number you mentioned.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then.
See, my theory is that. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, my theory is that she was going to set me up to be the one that was calling and harassing everyone and to make herself look like she was getting calls and harassment. And then, like Celeste said, I think when she realized that she fucked up under my number and that we'd be able to look it up and find out it wasn't even active and all that, that she spread out and started to go after people that weren't involved, like Michelle, Sweetness Jess, Carrie, and some other people. And also one of the numbers I believe might go back to somebody. I'm not going to say who. I'll let you decide if you're going to say that. But I believe she did that purposely to set that, like, to get back at that person. So my feeling is like we're going to have a lot of bouncing back and forth about all these numbers.
And see, that's the thing, though. Like with Michelle, and I'm going to speak for her since she's not, she's on mute, is that.
Well, I'm not on mute now.
The list. Oh, fine. I'll still speak for you. The list is very limited of who has her number.
Okay.
And it's like 10 people.
Okay.
Not 10.
So, you know.
And only 4 people had my phone number. 4 people had my number, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, and I can't tell you how many because I got doxxed too many times that any could have it at this point.
See, and whoever's doing it doesn't have my number because they're DMing me. So either they're DMing me because nobody has my number.
Right. Yeah, if nobody has your number, that'd be why you're not getting calls.
Pretty much nobody has my number except for, of course, the friends that we used to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly don't think they're involved.
Right.
Well, this isn't that.
Here's another. Right. Here's another interesting thing. Ever since I got that death threat voicemail and I played it for all of you and I made a police report about it, I have not gotten any more calls.
Well, here's an interesting little tidbit for you as well. Mine is going to the police, and I had mentioned that and said that on Scope, and nothing. I haven't gotten anything else either.
Yep. All the unknown calls stopped. Also, I mentioned that I downloaded Truecaller app, and I have not gotten one call since then.
See, that's the thing. I think we'd all have to compile a list, which is what we've done, because I know other people have gotten the calls.
Mm-hmm.
They're not here right now to. Can you hear me, Felicia? Yeah, you're set up. Nobody else, somebody. All right.
Okay.
Anyways,
Diane, do you have it?
It has to be.
Put the microwave. Pull the microwave away from your mouth.
I'll pull the microwave that is downstairs away from my mouth. How is that?
Well, that's not what I meant, but you know
I know. This is as far as it goes.
Yeah, that's perfect. Wherever you have it right now, you're good.
Yeah, before it was down here in Pelican.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the thing is to tell who has the actual number.
Mm-hmm.
I've never given my number out except for when we had the FOSS. It was the FOSS group. I gave it to one person from that group.
Wow.
And and then, of course, whoever else I've been friends with, Michelle, Sabrina, Trisha, and all of them.
Yeah. Well,
so it's not like my number's been out there.
Right. For me personally, I don't know if the same person is doing all the calls, but I know exactly who's doing the calls to me, who did the calls to me, and I know exactly who's trying to set me up to look like I've been calling them.
And who is that?
That is Vegas. That's Rory.
Okay. So because we want to make sure that we're honest.
Right.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with being honest. I just didn't know if Diane wanted to be talking names. But I know that she did that.
I don't.
Okay, it's totally obvious now that I got to the bottom of the phone number thing. Also, she gave herself away when she was drinking and said that she had been talking to B. Sue. And apparently she's telling B. Sue things that are not true because B. Sue went live that night and said she welcomed the police and the lawyers. It had nothing to do with her whatsoever.
Nope.
Saying the 740 area code. Well, that's my fucking area code. So I don't know what she's trying to pass off. All I know is that phone number to make it work because it is a dead landline that used to be my ex-husband and mine. So I'm not stupid. I also think that she spoofed possibly Kat or Kat's husband's phones to get back at Kat because she's mad at her right now. At least one call doing that. And that's my opinion. Based on the evidence I've heard about and seen and know, myself.
Are they still on the outs? Because the way things work around here, one day you hate everybody hates each other, and then the next day everybody's in love with each other. So could that have just been a show?
I don't know. All I can say is Kat has not been around here. She's been in Miss Fucking Wonderful's community, kissing ass over there and donating lots of tips and trying to get into a new community. As far as I'm concerned, they can have her. And then Vegas has not put her Twitter back up, but she scoped, and the only person that showed up and talked to her was Gigi. So I don't know. I mean, at this point, we'd have to just go by what we're seeing, and we wouldn't really know.
And see, I don't think that Kat or Rory had anything to do with my call.
No, and I don't think it's just one person.
Well, because
everything.
This is the thing. Kat was surprised that I got that phone call, and the person who put that phone number in my scope changed the last 4 digits of the number. Instead of like 7031, it was like 7310 or 7103 something. But when I saw it, I immediately thought, because of the area code, that it was the same number. So it was a number that was made to look like that number. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I don't think that they had anything to do with my call.
See, and I don't agree.
And I don't think that the person who called me never dreamed that my mom was going to answer. Because if they looked up my name, that number led back to me, that phone number. They never dreamed in a million years that they were going to call that number, and instead of me, they got my mom.
Right. But I personally think that Vegas was in control of that, and that she spoofed.
But they both had my phone number.
Yeah, but she just got a new phone, and you know, you and I have talked about that. I don't know how far you want to go into that, but
she did get a phone, but the other one had my number. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. But she's not gonna act
if
like
she would have done an update. It's gonna come up with the old number as well.
Yeah. And I think there's definitely ways for her to make it look a certain way. And I also think that she might have spoofed her buddy's number because she was mad at her that day. You know, that's a possibility too. But I also think
okay, let me tell you the numbers that I've got. I got one from Washington.
What?
And it was it was one from Washington. It was one from Washington and California, Arkansas.
Stop it. Stop.
I gotta scroll down. California, Florida, California.
We've gotten 2 from Cali.
Washington, Kansas, Florida, California, Washington, California, California.
Damn, you've got a lot.
Michigan, Oregon, New York, Jamaica, which I think that's just like a telemarketer thing that to try to tell me I win a, you know, like some weekend thing.
From the
Illinois.
From the sounds of those numbers, every single one of somebody in the community lives in one of those states.
I know.
So
I got one from New Jersey.
Now, let me ask you a question. The ones from California, what area codes are they using?
Okay, let me go back up here because I had to scroll a whole lot to get there. Okay, let's see.
While she's looking, the calls that I got before they switched to unknowns, they were from the same states that she's reading off. I had 100.
559 is the number from California. 559-205-0844. 559.
Those, what I was saying, those states are the same ones that were calling me before they switched over to unknown numbers, and I had 150 in 1 month.
The one is 323. California 323 is the area code.
Okay, I know that one.
And then oddly,
305 Florida
to unknown. It was so weird.
What about Washington?
Let me go up here and look at Washington. Virginia was 540, Michigan was 517, Oregon was 541, New York was 914.
They are picking, they have all of us pinned down.
541 Oregon. 773 Chicago, Illinois.
Oh yeah, I've gotten to Chicago, Illinois too.
973 was the New Jersey. 217 was Illinois. 217 Illinois.
By the way, James is Illinois. I'm only saying that because he's told everyone that, so it's not a secret.
Yeah, but I just feel
I don't know who. I didn't even
And
know
the
that.
559.
I'm not saying, Michelle. I'm not saying he did it. I'm just saying he's the one that would live in Illinois. Like if they're pinning everybody down, he lives in Illinois.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you find Washington?
Hang on, I'm still scrolling.
The funny thing is with the one with California, 559 would be up north. They've used, which would be the
Back up.
Visalia. I am backed up.
Oh.
Fresno, Visalia area, 559. They've used 408. Those are up north. The 1323 would be the closest down south. But see, down here in Southern California, we have 7 area codes. It's not like you guys that have maybe 1 for the whole state.
Right.
I just like to point out, notice how nobody said Ohio, just for the record.
Oh, I've gotten so many calls from Ohio.
Stop it. I call you all the time. You bet.
Okay, the Washington was 509.
That's not Washington. Well, that's Spokane. Yeah, okay.
So since they don't know exact addresses, they're using what they're assuming to be.
Yeah, near. Yeah, very near.
Near.
Well, the interesting thing is, I think that she is getting sloppier because this whole deal with the phone number of my, the landline and stuff, that to me is like ding, 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 like done. She fucked up. And then as soon as she realized it, she
can we talk about
these other people. Yeah.
Can we talk about how many people in the side chat have gotten a call or a text or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their message is, leave Kat and Rory alone. They will be vindicated. And you're not even in an argument with Kat or Rory to be like, why would you have to leave them alone? Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Like even before there was ever a problem with me, and anybody, that's just weird.
Well, and they included in mine Barbie, and it's like, you doofuses, I'm speaking to her out in the wet,
Yeah, I thought that was really weird too, because everyone knows you guys are friends, so why would they bring Barbie? Yeah, that was weird, but
to throw
off.
Yeah, I'm thinking that since they keep bringing it up, Kat and Rory. Like I'm thinking that whoever it is want to make a point to maybe bring them up so no one would dare suspect. Maybe I don't know why, because when there wasn't even a problem, and they were saying that
right.
You know what I mean? Like no one's bringing them up. There wasn't even a problem. And that's what they said.
And for me,
the thing is that they want to vindicate. They want to vindicate Barbie, Kat, and Rory.
Yeah. Well, and then for me also with the cat.
Holy shit!
I'm with Jalen.
Who would want to vindicate Rory, Kat, and Barbie?
Exactly.
Who's friends with all 3 of them? Who likes to call people?
That's the first one I thought.
Wait, who are you all talking about? I don't know.
Alex.
The only.
Okay, but this is the thing though. In mine, with the picture of the cat, it said, OC knows where you live. Is that what it said? And I know OC's not going to.
Of course they would bring her up.
Michelle, they always throw in somebody that they think has a problem with you.
Yeah,
I mean, they always throw in some random, and then you can text that person and be like, I know this isn't you. You know what I mean? Because it's not them.
Just for the record, I know she did not do that. So everybody hears that. I know OC had nothing to do with that. They're just using her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's part of the game. Just throw in whoever.
That's just awful.
Well, Lindy just had a good point, and I just messaged her or just commented. Rory and Alex are friends, and they're in cahoots. And if you think about it, didn't he just get the Stinky Wrinkle account?
Yeah. Well, allegedly just got it, but yeah, he's involved in that. He's taken it over fully. But it used to be Vegas. We all know that. We don't need the proof. We know it. She's sloppy enough that we know.
Right.
And he obviously likes to make phone calls. He called up Lori right on, live on YouTube. So, and here's the other thing. I think that Vegas likes to give a lot of info out to these trolls. Do you guys recall when I showed the DM she sent me from this troll, a picture of me and my daughter, and her response was not to block them or to say, why are you sending me this? Her response to them was another screenshot. So she talks with these trolls, their voices in her head, apparently, and she gives out our information to them. And then they come for us. I fully believe that's part of it too. That's why I don't think we'll ever get to the bottom of all this.
I just think there's a number of people that maybe have done copycat. I don't know, like copycat troll. Let's just throw everybody off. I just don't think it's one person.
Yeah,
no, I don't. And
I think it's a couple of people.
Cat.
And if you notice, they target someone in each specific group, like Diane, Michelle, Sabrina, whoever, Angie or whatever her name is. Michelle got a message. Out of like Carrie, Jan, that sort of group. Carrie got a message. Out of Becky and Amy and that little group, Becky got some messages. I mean, it's just weird that every single person in a little tiny clique of a community within our bigger community, and they always throw in, Sean Marie is after you, or whoever. I'm just saying, in your case, it was, they always throw in some random person that you once had a problem with, and they're too stupid to know that you've since, just like made up or called a truce or ceasefire or whatever. You know what I mean? So, and like in my case, like I said, they never expected that number would lead back to this person, my mom,
Yep. Well, also too, like we've had a lot of trolling too in the side chat. Like last week on Felicia's Hangout, there was one that said, "Chandra, you're next. I'm gonna something about my hair lip. I don't know."
Okay, so someone just sent me a message and it said that they didn't want to comment, but they want to know how these people got all of our numbers, and that I think is the most important kind of thing. If we all knew who all had our numbers and kind of cross-reference who had all of our numbers and who we had a disagreement with and who would be, someone that would do that. You know what I mean? Because only at that time, only 4 people had my number. Now it's like 7 people have my number. You know what I mean? At that time.
But Celeste, I know who had your number, and of those, 2 of them are on the list of everybody else.
That's right.
Except for me, because mine was doxed because of the website thing. Anyway.
Well, I think what we need to do is get a list of the people that everybody who got the the VoIP calls, the messages, and have a list of who we gave our personal numbers to, and then we can narrow it down to who's the one that's on there the most. Maybe.
Well, just take them.
Or not even the one that's on there the most, but the thing I think is weird is people are only looking at people that are still around. What about the people who you don't hear from anymore that used to be around?
Right. Well, I think if you take them in your DM and you
like there are a couple people that are gone. There are a couple people that are gone now that used to be around that are just the kind of people who would do something like this.
Right.
And make it look like it was everybody else.
Well, I would agree with you on that. I just think we have too much evidence right now, personally, to not know that it's one of those 3 people that we all know is involved in that bullshit.
Maybe for you, but for me, I don't know. I don't believe it was any one of those 3 people, whoever those 3 people are.
Yeah. But remember that you and Sweetness Jess and Carrie may have been targets to throw off what happened last week.
What happened last week?
When she tried to set me up to look like the one that was harassing her and harassing everyone, then all of a sudden you 3 who have nothing to do with her or anything else, you guys get the calls and the texts.
I did have something to do with her because I was upset about the dog. But
well, there you go.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't think.
But the thing is that the phone number. Why wouldn't they have messaged her before? The dog thing happened a month and a half ago.
Right. They did it when I was on Scope. They knew I was on Scope. Right. They were watching me because I'm not going to exactly divulge that information. Well, I mean, that's not my cat. What the hell? That wasn't my cat that they thought it was.
They thought it was?
Yeah, so it's somebody who doesn't, they thought it was, you know, they call it the reverse Oreo, or I call it Moo. They thought that was.
And that's not my cat. That's the neighbor's cat. My cat is inside. He's always inside.
Okay.
So it can't get run over by a.
So they photoshopped the picture?
I don't
the blood?
No, it's just they just picked the cat. It was.
They didn't actually kill this cat to send a picture, because that'd be pretty disgusting. So let's hope they Photoshop that picture.
No, I'm saying, hold on. I thought originally when you told the story that you meant that it was a random picture they got on the internet of a dead cat, like on the road. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know who. No, wait a minute.
No. Wait a second. Hold on. Annie says that Gigi just tweeted that she's getting calls now, and she put up the number.
Yeah, well, I personally don't believe that. Anywho.
Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know whose cat that was. What I'm saying is they referenced the black and white cat.
Right, that you had in your scope.
Yeah, but that's not my cat.
But Prince has white on him and black.
Oh, well, then okay. Then I don't.
Well, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I know.
From your the thing is that.
Okay, and also people, if you get one random call from some weird state.
Right.
That's not like you're really getting VoIP calls.
No.
We're talking about calls where they actually leave a message saying, you're going to die. Celeste's going to die. Shania, you're going to die. I mean, or someone calls you 100 times in 30 minutes, or, you know, they send you text of dead animals. Those are, if you just get one or two random calls after 6 months of nothing, I don't think that's a VoIP call for Gigi. No. I think that's just a random somebody, you know, a telemarketer done got her number. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But
no,
I'm talking about
obsessive.
threats.
Yeah, they're either threats or it's obsessive. Like there were times when I would get 25 within like 2 hours, or I would get at least 10 to 15 a day. Like I said, 100.
That area code that she posted, sorry to interrupt. The 510 area code is in her own neighborhood.
Okay.
It's up north. So it's within, say, a 25 to 30 mile radius of her own home.
Right.
So that was most likely.
If they're spoofing them, though, and they do sort of know about where you're at, then they would obviously pick those. From what I understand with these VoIPs, you can pick whatever area code you want, no matter where you're at in the world.
Yep.
So you could make it as close to that person's number as you wanted. And I now believe there's a way that you can do the exact number. If Roy was even getting able to get calls or make calls from that spoof number, because it wasn't even a real number, obviously. Well, it is, but you know what I'm saying? It's not active. So somehow she either faked her call log, or there's a program she used to make those calls come in. Because you can't make calls or receive calls.
Or what if somebody just got a Google Voice? What if somebody got a Google Voice number? What if somebody looked up your information, Sean?
Right.
Found this number and was able to get a Google Voice number with this number because no one's been using it for 6 months. It's free. Yeah. And then they called Rory.
Right. Possible.
Very possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She could have called her own self. She just admitted she has 2 working phones the other day. I mean, she could have used anybody's phone to call herself under that number.
Well, and there could be 4 people. There could be 4 people involved in this, and they're all just helping each other out. Somebody else called her. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. And okay, so all of a sudden this just clicked in my head. I mean, I hate to say this, but since we are talking about her, should we invite her? Because I don't. Well,
you know, she's listening. She's listening. It's okay.
Because I was obviously, Barbie said I could talk about what I needed to. I was talking to Barbie and she didn't want us to, because you know what happened to her and how she was blamed for something. And so she just didn't want an innocent person being talked about that wasn't a part of it and being blamed.
Yeah, I agree with that. So I say she's listening. She can come in here if she wants. I personally don't think that she or her friend had anything to do with my phone calls. Sean Marie does. I personally don't feel that. Because of the reaction that I got when I spoke up about it.
I don't think Kat has anything to do with it. I think it's Rory and Alex possibly. But like you said, some of these could be different people. It doesn't mean that it's all her. But here's the other thing, Michelle. I get what you're saying, but she's never going to admit that she's doing this. She's not going to admit that the other day we all saw what we saw, that she lied about that number. She's not going to admit that stuff. And she's
Yeah.
not going to stop either.
Because what if she didn't?
It,
What if she didn't lie about the number? What if she really was getting calls from that number because someone else got it off
Right.
Google Voice or something?
well, then at the end of the day, then all of the speculating isn't going to get us anywhere. Look how many
Well, that's
variables
why we're
there
not.
are.
That's why
You
that's
know?
why we're not trying to pinpoint one specific person. We're trying to
Right.
figure out who had our number and the numbers of where the calls are coming from.
Right.
Because
But
I can tell you
the
right now who I
numbers-
think called me and Michelle, and it's not that person. I mean, sorry, it's
But
not.
if the numbers can be spoofed and the numbers can be, voiped and gotten for free, and you can pick any location, then it literally, anybody can make it look like anybody at this point, is what I'm saying.
Right.
I mean, you can make a list, but at the end
They
of the
can.
day,
They can make it look
somebody
like anybody, but they can't change who knew our numbers and who did not know our numbers.
Right.
That's
but
true.
they
You can
can
call the numbers
but-
you want, but if she knows 11 people had her number, 4 people had my number,
Right. Right.
and if
but
it is 2 different groups of people, then we need to know
Right.
that, you know?
I understand
Like
that.
B,
But listen, if
B
all
and
of
Frank
you,
had agreed.
if I had all of your numbers, if I was the common denominator, someone could easily set me up to look like I did this to you guys, right? So they could definitely set her up. They could set whoever you think called you. That's what I'm saying. There's so many variables here. I don't think we can get to the bottom of it in that way.
Person would know that you had 5 of our numbers, you know what I mean? And this person didn't.
Well, I mean, you could take a pretty good guess and see, you know what I'm saying? If you pay attention, who's friends with who most likely has each other's phone numbers. Like when I scope, I don't really pay attention to it. Celeste, you've done it when you scope, said, I talked to Chandra earlier, or I was on the phone with Chandra and we said blah, blah, blah. And I do it too. I'm like, oh, I was talking to AJ and we were talking about blah, blah, blah. Like,
I agree, Tucci.
What did Tucci say?
She said, I don't think that Kat is doing any of this. The only thing she does is believe Rory, and I agree with that.
I agree with that too.
And
I do.
I agree with that too.
Honestly, guys,
What?
and Carly makes a good point. You know, we're naming people out. My muffled, sorry.
Yeah.
Again. You know, we're naming people out here, and I wish we could get them up here or have them in side chat or something to be able to defend themselves.
I
'Cause we're
said
throwing
that.
out. But
Yeah.
that's true. But if this is going back, like Steve said, it's going back since last fall. So it's almost a year.
Yeah.
What's the outs with Rory, Cat, or I mean Vegas? I guess.
Well, I've only been involved since like January, February, when all that. Well, I was here in like November, but no drama started until the Tanya stuff. So that's like January, February.
That's what I was just fixing to say, because Dee says that those calls have been going on since October. My first call did not start until I left the FOF group. That was the very first call, and that was the only call that I got for a long time until I made another scope about the FOF group and all that crap. Then I started getting calls again.
Yep, me too. That's when mine started, and then it amped up like around the time that Vegas and I started our war. So, and that's when I got the death threat, was after that.
I still think it goes further beyond that unless the numbers are being passed along.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
You know, I haven't been around that long to.
But the bottom line is, even if you say, okay, I know who did this, I believe it, and you bring them on here, they're not going to admit to you that they did it. Nobody's going to admit to that. So there is no defending themselves as far as, they're not going to admit to it. It is what it is. So I don't know what the answer is, but there's just too many variables here. I don't know how you narrow it down, with all this technology.
So basically, we're just going to go like in circles and nothing's going to happen.
That's what I'm thinking. I think at the end of the day, we have no choice but to keep blocking these numbers and hope they get bored.
Stop giving them out.
Yes, don't give your number out. Like, yeah.
I mean, like I said, I haven't gotten any. Yet nobody has my number, so they hit me up on DM or whatever, and I don't have that problem.
But that's not.
Well, and when I got all the phone numbers, I blocked them as they were coming in. So when everything stopped and went over to those unknown calls, and I said I downloaded the Truecaller app and all that, then I stopped getting those calls, and I don't get DMs from, I've never, not once, gotten a troll DM, not once, and my DMs are open. That doesn't mean open season for you assholes. If you're listening, it just means I don't get them in there. They either do it on a side chat and a hangout, or they've called me in the past. So maybe they'll get, bored of it eventually, but I don't know. I don't think you're going to be able to narrow it down that way. And I think they know that, which fucking sucks. I think they all deserve to kick in the nuts, whether they have nuts or not.
I need to find out a way of how to find a ping number.
That's right. Because I had to do a little bit of digging on mine when I looked it up.
Well, Sean Marie's a Debbie Downer, so I don't know. I just gonna tell you who has my number, and I'm gonna give you all the numbers because she just, I don't know. She's like very Debbie Downer today.
I'm sorry. I just don't
know. Trying to help me find a solution. She's just like, you're not gonna be able to solve the problem. I think that's very strange.
I'm sorry. It just seems like there's so many variables that even if you all know the same person as your number, doesn't this whole VoIP and spoofing and stuff mean that that person could have been set up?
It does. But I just find it very strange that you came on here with that kind of attitude. Instead of being like, why would you not want to know who has something against you? Who had your number? Here's the numbers that called me. And you don't know anybody in Washington. So you know nobody in Washington called you. Right. And why would we not just talk about who has something against us and what groups of people and kind of, cross-reference who has our numbers?
You can.
Now you may be depressed.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Now you Debbie downed me.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm just talking about my own experience.
You're all screwed, is what she's saying. Take your phone call and shove it up your ass.
Well, I'm sorry. I just think I just don't know what the solution would be. I just don't.
I still don't think so. I still disagree because there are people the same people that have Michelle's phone number have my number.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that you shouldn't.
Yeah,
I don't think you shouldn't make your list and see. I'm just saying, me personally, I'm thinking if there's this many variables, how will you really narrow it down? And like you guys said, what if it is multiple people? Okay, then where do we go? But for me personally, I believe I know who did my call, or at least I know someone who's been trying to set me up. That was evident by her scope. But I also know the people I've given my phone number to. Right. But also I was doxxed, so I can't tell you, anybody and their brother could have my number at this point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Truecaller app is a good solution. If you guys don't have it yet, get it. It'll tell you if it's spam, a telemarketer. It'll tell you where it's coming from. It'll tell you everything, that it can find. Well, so I think you guys should talk about who you think, is out for you and who you think it could be and compare numbers. I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm just talking about my own personal, stuff.
Well, you were lucky because she gave herself away.
Yeah, well, I got lucky. Yeah, she gave herself away.
The person who sent pictures of dead animals needs to get their head examined. Like you
they
really
do. They
Absolutely.
do. That right there is a sick, twisted individual. Not only that, I don't have words.
No, I totally agree with you, and I wish that the police would take that seriously because that is a whole new level. Yeah, I hope that they can get to the bottom of that BS. We shouldn't have to do their job for them. We're getting fucking harassed and death threats. It's happened to Celeste twice. What the fuck? Do something.
Yeah.
Not you, Celeste. The police or something. It's ridiculous.
Well, the stupid.
Sean Marie cracks me up. I just love her to death.
Well, I thought you were mad at me. You wench.
You girl?
She's just feisty, or she's not feisty. Yeah. She's passionate. But this is the honest to God truth. How do I say this? There has to be.
Sean Marie tells the truth, whether you like it or not. She's gonna tell it to you, and you're gonna have to hear it, and you're gonna have to just get pissy about it, and be just like, "Fine, I love this bitch, but whatever."
Oh, her and I kind of No, Shamri, you know that I will tell you too. I'm not
Yeah.
afraid I say what it is. But what I want to say is something totally different.
Okay.
It has to be a law. Somebody somewhere has to start to help make a law against stuff like this. There is
Absolutely.
nothing out there. So, if we're not going to be able to figure this out, which I hope we could or would, maybe we should try to change the law and do something that we can possibly do. I mean, I still want to find out, and I'm hoping we do, but
Right. I mean, you guys know I'm a social justice warrior, so I'm down for a good fight to get the law changed. You know that.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know.
saying.
Well, y'all know me. My mind is just like, I don't know who's calling me, but I'd like to know who could be calling me. And then I start thinking about it. And then I just start thinking and thinking. And I get television about it for a minute. And then somebody has to bring me back down and be like, girl, you wasting your time. Go do your nails.
True.
Yeah, Debbie, down my party.
Yeah, I have too much time. I'm sitting by the pool. I usually sit by the pool and think about this, so I get too much time.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
and I'm too busy scoping, trying to have fun.
Time, right?
Yeah.
We need dicks and jobs. That's what they said.
But why do people say that?
What if we have both? What's wrong with us?
I know. I have a job and wait, I don't have a dick. Never mind.
I got both. Screw you guys.
Well, I mean,
no comment. I don't want it.
That's not one. That's just a way of deflection.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think that it makes you guys feel better to be doing something about it, because if you're not going to get some type of justice right away, then at least you're like fighting to get through it. And if that's what works for you, I say do it. I will support you.
The problem is that we had no worries about it.
Right.
It wasn't an issue until I'm in there watching Michelle scope, and I can hear it in her voice. I mean, we talk about in the morning every day, and I know something's going on. It's
I gotta mute for just a second.
So it's like that's what brought us into this.
Well, my thing is this: it is not that serious to me, But I don't like that people are leaving the internet because. I don't know, like it is bothersome to like Michelle. You know what I mean? Like if somebody would have sent me that picture, it would not have bothered me. You know what I mean? Because I know better. Like nobody's looking after my dog. You know what I mean? But some people are leaving because it's really bothering them,
I'm not leaving yet, but I can't handle the headaches anymore. It's just like, I have to be honest with you. I don't know who to trust and who not to trust, and I don't like that feeling. I'm starting to question everybody, and my girls that I hang with can say that because they're like, what?
Well, I think you should anyway. I don't think you should not make friends with people.
And that's true.
But
that is true.
I think you should wait a little while. People in our community tend to jump real quick. They meet somebody, they fall in love with them, and they want to exchange info and all this. Well, maybe you want to wait a little while before, you go to addresses and phone numbers. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not doing that. I'm talking about, I'm not bringing, I've already said this and this sounds horrible. I mean, I have who come into my scopes and whatever, but I just have this horrible gut feeling that I don't trust anymore. Who do you trust? I feel like I'm in the Big Brother house. No joke. And I don't do well with Big Brother.
Trust no one.
Yeah. Right. Well, and I'm like Celeste, like this shit doesn't get to me like that. It just irritates me and makes me want to get in the car. But at the end of the day, like I just block the number and keep it moving. So yeah, of course I'd like to know, but I don't know. I think I agree with Dee. She said, not to give it the reaction. That's what they like when you freak out or you're upset.
I didn't freak out.
I know, not you. I'm just saying in general, when you give it any attention, they run with it. They love it. If you don't say anything, you keep it moving, they get bored. They stop. So, but I do agree with you, Celeste. A lot of people do leave and they can't handle it and they go away from it. And that sucks. But everybody's got to make
fun. This is supposed to be something fun to do. You come together, laugh and play and joke. And now you got dead cats and people with threats and
Right. I agree, but they're angry that they're not in the community. They live on the outskirts. They live across the tracks on the outside of the
We
community.
don't know that though. That's
See,
the
I think
thing.
it's somebody in the community. I really do.
It is
Sorry,
somebody
I
in the
do.
community. I do too. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know. It just
And the only
seems
reason
like
why I think that is
somebody
I
solved
think
because
it's active.
the person who called Carrie, it was somebody who knew something about what was going on with her. I don't even know what's going on with her. So they're closer to her than they are, I mean, than I am to her. Not that me and her are
Right.
close, but they're close enough for her to know that, you know, she was having a hard time this week or whatever. That's somebody that's close to you. This isn't just
Excuse
some
me.
Right.
person, because I don't even know what's going on with her this week or this weekend or whatever.
Yeah. But, you know, it is the internet, and you can't have total transparency with people, or you leave yourself open. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, it's hard to figure that out in the best of situations. But now we got all these idiots doing this crazy shit. Yeah, it definitely makes it harder. And it does make you think it could be, you know, the person right next to you, you know?
And what's even sadder to me is the fact that the handful of people that I know have come to the internet because of their life situation, just to get away from it, to I don't know, just to, you know, be in a different area or in a different world, and to just not think about things. And I feel so bad for new people coming in, because it's like, oh God, don't talk to anybody, just stay quiet. That's what I've learned from the year I've been on here, is don't, just be quiet, just listen. Don't even try to interact, because you're going to get bombarded, and it's going to be, it's very detrimental to people who are suffering from anything mentally. Some people maybe can't handle it, and we don't know. I mean, look, you guys,
and that's hard for me, Michelle. That's hard for me to come here and not interact and not start caring about people and commenting and defending my friend. That's hard for me.
I know, me too. But I have had to, like, I see things that are on the Twitter, and I'm like, don't comment, don't comment, don't comment, don't comment, don't comment, don't comment. Because if I do, then I've interjected myself. But I get where you guys are coming from, because I want to do it. But if I do it, then they're going to come after me, and I will know that I put myself out there, and I hate it. That's why you see sausages and bananas and sausages and bagels and Elvis on my channel.
Yeah.
Serious.
And I don't even scope that much anymore, because I've kind of like lost that whole.
Yankee 3 for Life said, "Yo, this is like who done it? No death threats, just whatever." It was the butler.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, that
you are right, Yankee. You are right.
You know what, Michelle? That's Prince. Yankee for Life is Prince Fish.
Oh, hey.
Who's Prince?
Hey, Prince.
Okay. From
Angel.
Yeah.
His name is Angel. He's cool. He's the one that came up with the name for the black and white cat outside, Reverse Oreo.
Celeste, Tucci said, did they say that to her, Celeste? Did Carrie just say this isn't the weekend?
No, they knew, apparently, in the threats or the whispers or whatever, they knew what was going on, and I don't even know what was going on. You know what I mean? Someone close.
What did they say to her? Did so they called her and talked to her?
Yeah, they made threats on the phone. I don't know exactly what they said, but she indicated that they knew, you know, what was up with her.
Personal
That's crazy
info.
to me. Yeah, personal stuff. Then I don't even know. Tucci didn't know what was, you know, anything.
Yeah.
You know, just like Ted Bundy. Now, I'm not saying this person is Ted Bundy, but Ted Bundy was very handsome, very smart. You would never think, and I hear somebody laughing, but it's okay. You would never think. And that's probably what we need to start looking at, is who we wouldn't think. Because there's clearly a mental instability, because I guarantee you, if they took Ted Bundy and they looked at his brain, they would be like, whoa, no wonder.
Well, something that concerns me is that we have people in the community right now who are making, you know, quote unquote troll accounts so that they can be neutral on their real account and be whoever they want to be in this other account. And there are people that we know that are close to us doing this. And that makes me wonder, why can't you say that stuff under your own account? That's shady.
Right. If you're neutral and if you have account, you're neutral. but you create an account to not be so neutral, then you're really not neutral. You're basically just lying and pretending that you are neutral in your real life. That's
fake and a troll, as far as
I don't know
I'm
who does
concerned.
that. Yeah, I don't know who does that, but you're not neutral if you're making an account saying you're not. I mean,
Yep.
I think probably what?
Sorry.
That. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was talking to
I don't know what I was going to say.
Sorry.
Oh, God, no. Go ahead, honey.
We did compare the voices of those who got voice. We compared it, but as you guys know, mine was like a long whisper, so it would be hard to probably match it up unless they got a whispery voice too. But we did compare them, and from what I understand, they did not match up. Is that what you think, Celeste? Were you told they didn't match up?
I was not told anything. I didn't.
Or do you know?
No, she didn't tell me nothing like that. No, I just asked, you know, like if she had the numbers because I was just curious.
Yeah.
The same states as mine.
Right.
The ones that called me.
Yeah, all the ones you named off are the same ones. If I went through my records from months ago, I could tell you. The weird thing is that after months of those, they went to those unknown calls. That's when they kicked up. They were like I said, like 150 and, 15 a day, 20 a day in short, pans of time. And then the actual threat was left under an unknown number too. So I don't know.
Okay, go. I'll be out in a
But I think that,
I think everyone should get y'all a Google Voice number and don't be giving out none of y'all's numbers because you can change a Google Voice number really easy. I got one, and don't be giving nobody else your number.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Felicia, Al Bundy did have a job. He was a shoe salesman.
Also, every number that comes in you don't recognize, block it. And eventually,
I never answer it, so I'm surprised. I'm wondering because I would just go decline. If I don't
block
know it, I don't answer it.
Block it next time. Yeah, because if you decline it, they can still keep calling. But if you block it, they will stop. They'll have to get new numbers. Eventually, it gets annoying, I would think, to whoever's doing it. So I would think they'd stop. Maybe that's why mine stopped. I don't know. Maybe because I went to the police and made a report and I actually delivered the evidence and let you all hear it. Maybe that was part of it too. I don't know. For some, the attention is what they want. For others, the attention scares them. They want you to be scared and alone and not to reach out to your friends,
Well, for me, I'm not going to let anybody know the outcome of anything, not even my friends. I love them, but I'm not going to. And I'm not even going to go public with it, but they will be found. That is a guarantee. Guarantee.
Well, I would hope if you find out that it is someone and it's likely that they've been doing this to all of us, that you would let us know or let somebody know.
Absolutely.
Because that's the only way.
That's not what I meant. I didn't mean...
I know what you mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just if you think it's like relevant, obviously. Yeah. To let people know that are getting the calls. But yeah, I agree with you. Like the more you put out there, the more they know like your every move and what we're doing and, all that. But maybe this will, I'd like to be optimistic a little, Celeste. Maybe this will stop them.
Like, I hate to say this, but knock on wood, where are the trolls? Now that I said this, they're going to come flying on in. But where are they? Where are they?
Well, they're listening.
Right. And they're scared.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to tolerate it.
Well, maybe not, because my channel's not that active,
We can't understand you.
What?
I don't have a very popular channel.
Oh. Well, it doesn't matter. Everybody knows we're here. Like, they know.
Yeah, they're here. They're here. Trust me, they're here.
They saw your scope earlier today. Like, everybody knows. They know.
So my message to them, I'm going to leave a message right now, is just walk away. You've gotten yourself in too deep. Just walk away. Go join a book club. You will enjoy it.
Yeah. And I got a message.
Hey,
Felicia, my best friend Celeste, I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to come down and find you myself. What I have to say about, how about that? You can catch me outside your house.
Felicia has a Periscope documentary series going, if you're bored.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
You can catch me on your front lawn. How about that?
Educate yourself rather than put yourself out there to harm people. If you got an issue and you can't stop, go to anonymous I don't know. something.
Go take your Obamacare
Anonymous
and go get
internet
a
troll
psychological
recovery.
assistant.
Yes.
That's what you need to do, Michelle. That can be your online like job. You can hold scopes for like the troll recovery program. That would be amazing.
What did Mid say? The defective detective shady agency or something? I died. You need to get on down there and recruit the defective detective. So you don't call my mom.
Yes, defective detective recovery agency. Done. I love it.
Yeah.
You can have guest speakers. It'll be amazing. T-shirts. I can see it all now.
I might have a problem with being nice to anybody that, you know, sends pictures of dead cats. Just saying.
Well, yeah. Well, we find out who that is, and the police don't take care of it. We'll make sure that they, you know what I'm saying? You hit me.
Yeah.
I'm only 18 hours away, Michelle.
Yeah. Don't you? Yeah.
12 on a good flying day.
Like I tell anybody, if somebody tries to harm me and then I succumb to the injuries because I had a heart attack or something and died, I'm coming to visit you.
And,
oh yeah, I've already decided I'm gonna haunt all you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I will do it nicely because I will have a heart attack.
Okay, well, I'll haunt you nicely, but some of these people, I'm gonna scare the shit out of them when I'm.
Yep, I feel you. Can I put in some requests?
I got a list going.
Yes, I like. Did
now.
you guys see what Lindy said?
I can tell what they're going through.
She said Shady Acres Defective Detective Agency.
Yes.
Who said that?
Lindy, the yes. That was it.
Yep. Sabrina said she's got you too. Yes. Succulent recovery program. We need that too.
That's funny because I'm into trying to figure out about succulents. Every time I get a notification, I'm like, oh, fudge, what is this?
I bought one yesterday. I bought this succulent. Apparently, I bought the one that has to have dirt. So I thought I was supposed to get one that has to have rocks. It's got to have dirt. I still don't know if it's put it in some glass container in front of the window. I'm going to kill this thing.
No,
I killed mine after years.
After learning all I've learned about it, I'm going to help you. Your baby will be fine. You got to put it in a glass thing, a really cute one. You got to put down rocks and pretty sea glass, then the dirt, plant it, and put some cute moss and a little gnome, and done. That's it. And then
okay, so I put like rocks and then some sea glass, and then the dirt goes on top.
Yep, because you have to plant it. Yeah.
And then
and then you can layer it after you plant it. You can layer whatever you want around it to be pretty. Put you a little gnome in there, and then get you one of those little squirt bottles that you put water in, and you just squirt it twice a week. Done.
Okay, but I have a question.
I have a squirt bottle. I got a squirt bottle, and I got the plant. And I'm just like, okay, now I have this plant. Now what do I do with it?
Just go get the pretty stuff at the Hobby Lobs or the Walmart.
I forget to feed my kids sometimes. I can't remember to take care of a plant. Sorry.
Well, they do well with neglect. They do well with neglect.
Perfect.
That's what Lori said. She's like, the worse you treat it, the better it'll go.
Yep.
No, is this an air plant? Is that what they're called, air plants?
No, the air plants are even easier. You just
mine died.
You have to soak them for 30 minutes every week.
Oh, see, we forgot to soak. Well, when I went, I had mine for 2 years, and then I came back and I said, did you guys forget when I went away? I said, did you guys forget to take care of my air plant? And I was gone for 2 months.
Oh, yeah, that would do
air plant. I won't forget to soak something for 30 minutes a day or week now. I'll just go stick to my dirt.
Yeah, just do the squirt bottle one. That's where I started. I've been through 3 sets of terrariums. Now you guys see my terrariums are beautiful. So I got this. I will help you.
They're really pretty. They really are.
Thank you. And then the air plants
I just give it to my mother. My mother's got the green thumb.
I just set an alarm on my phone to remind me. I get out a little Tupperware bowl. I fill it with water, and you toss the air plants in it for like 30 minutes. Sometimes I forget about them for 3 hours. And then you just tuck them right back in their little beds. That's it.
Well, I'm going to show you. I'll post it on Twitter. Yeah. I actually had a funeral for my air plants because I was like, oh, it was very sad. Well, I didn't really actually have a funeral, but I did put it in a little box.
Of them. I did kill 2 of them on accident, but to be fair, they arrived sickly. So I didn't have them in the right kind of container. So I think that's why. But
that's what I would say too. It came dead.
Keep telling yourself that.
Listen, the other 3 that are hanging in the window, they're doing beautifully. I will prove it. I will scope it. Oliver, stop.
Right, proof or it didn't happen.
Lay down. Oliver's whining so much. Stop.
Well,
He's so silly.
I don't know if we accomplished anything, but I do know that we do want to change the law. I'm for that, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's just go around
Collie,
the
I
50
didn't
states and try to change
say.
the law.
Collie, I didn't say that name. I didn't say that. No, nobody said that. I didn't.
What name?
I didn't say that
Name
either.
wasn't mentioned at all today.
No.
What?
It's in
That
the
name
side
was
chat.
not mentioned at all.
Yeah, we're not mentioning that name. Nope, I didn't mention it.
Well, I can't see, so.
Well, I think
Okay,
you did
well, I'm gonna
accomplish. Listen, wait. Don't you go, Celeste.
Let me
Wait a
say
minute.
this one thing and then you can talk. If you have gotten calls and you want to cross-reference people that had your number with anybody of us, y'all just come on up and let us know.
Yes, I was just gonna say that. I think
Diane, will you put it in the back of the
one
name
of
for me?
you should take DMs of whoever wants to bring like call logs and say who has their number, and then you guys can start putting them together. I think you should.
Just
Yes,
to
ma'am.
make
If
us
you guys
feel
don't
better
wanna
like we're
feel
trying to
free.
do something.
Yes, yes. And I'll be
You
waiting
guys
on
are
the
more than welcome
side
to send them to
ready to
myself,
go
and I
get
can
it
help you.
when you figure
What,
it out.
Muffle?
And go
I didn't
What'd
hear
you say,
you.
Muffle?
What'd you say, Diane?
No, I send them the information. I'm open. My emails are open. My DMs are open. My Twitter, everything. So,
Yep.
and I already have a
has
log
this.
going.
Yeah, she'll start a spreadsheet.
Ooh, Excel.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's a nice spreadsheet.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
suck at
Loaded
spreadsheets.
in
No,
everything.
actually, I'm better.
And if you guys want me to go back to my log and look them up, I can do that. I think that they might match the ones that everybody else is getting. I'm curious now to see if they match up with Celeste because I got the same state. So, and the same area code.
See, that's positive, Patty, right there.
There you
There
go.
you go.
I
There
brought
you
it
go.
around. I brought it around town.
Yeah, she was a Debbie Downer. Now she's a positive Patty. Everybody give Sean Marie a hand.
Snap, snap,
And
Round of
we
applause.
need to tell Miss Diane, get rid of that headset you have going on.
Yes, I need to be able to
Oh Lord, here's
understand
Wacky
you.
Wonka.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
like it. Can't hear you.
Figure out how to Bluetooth it. I wouldn't have this problem if I could Bluetooth and not have a damn cable.
You push Bluetooth. You
Fine.
push Bluetooth, and then you go.
This laptop doesn't have it.
Oh Lord
What?
Jesus.
And I have a regular Windows laptop.
Well,
I
you'll
don't know
have
what
to do
that-
Diane needs to make some more videos for her channel. What is she doing?
that too.
I don't know. She's.
I
You know what?
have Mama Medea and Mr. Grumpalump that I have to deal with, and a 12-year-old that's driving me nuts.
Diane, you know what you should do? You should do some cooking videos for the non-cooker.
That's what they are.
Oh, okay, good.
And it's all usually one pot cooking where you just throw everything into one pot and cook, but it's not
Like I don't chop anything. I don't prep anything. I just need to be able to like take it out of the fridge and put it in something.
I mean, sometimes I get very, very like television, like all out, but sometimes it's just I'm.
Yankee said Diane sounds like she's doing a phone interview.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Yankee.
Is that Angie? Hey, girl, I can't see
That's funny.
anybody.
Hey,
Yay!
Hey.
Annie.
Not Angie.
2 things I forgot to ask. 1, has Angie gotten any calls, and Sabrina? And 2,
No.
I saw Trisha was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here, but did she say anything about this troll that's dropping her number? Like, ideas on who that is or what's up with that?
I was so upset the day that I got that. I'm going to continue to say it so the person who hears it maybe can stop doing it. The dead kitty picture. I pretty much went into, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. So I didn't really talk to anybody about it. Okay. So I will be honest, I avoided that whole thing. So I didn't.
Okay.
I did not.
Sabrina got 1 call.
Okay. But Angie has not?
No, Angie has not.
She's
not. Jealous.
Okay.
She says give her a call.
And she is jealous because she says that I accidentally doxed her at one point.
Oh.
You did show her number on Scope. We all saw it. You did it.
Yep. She insists that she's upset because she's never been called. So
damn it.
You deleted it right away.
Float it to me and I'll give her some sexy time.
You know what that says, Diane? That says that everyone who was in your scope that saw Angie's number were like honest people who would not like screenshot it and start calling her.
Yep.
That's
Go
what that
back
means.
and look at that list. Those are your friends.
Nice.
Hey,
but what about
idea.
what about Trisha? What about has she said anything about her the things going on with her? Does she have any like clues or anything she wants to offer?
I honestly, I haven't talked to anybody this last couple of days. I've just been in my own little world, kind of been a bad friend in a sense because I'm just.
Blah, 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 blah.
I can understand you. She said she's been a bad friend.
I am in my own little world.
I can tell.
With her broken mic.
Yeah. I don't like that mic.
But I get. And I went to Walgreens and just bought it.
What?
What? Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Okay.
And just after Sean defended your mic.
I know. I know.
Is she gone?
No, she's still there.
No,
she's still there.
She's there.
She's there. She just can't talk.
Here.
Somebody has silenced her.
Got any better?
Knock 3 times.
That's funny.
Is Dee in the side chat? She would know.
Who?
Dee in the side chat? I think
she was.
No, she had to go.
Yeah,
she left.
She left.
Well, we'll have to try to get.
She's like, y'all are boring. No one's gonna find out. Shut up and move on.
Well,
she said that.
She didn't know, but she was a Debbie Downer too.
Oh.
Well, I do think that's interesting though that those trolls were coming in with what they said was Kat's phone numbers, and then also coming in with Trisha's and saying her name. So there could be some type of connection there.
Yes, there was actually like a troll called Trish the Doxer shared her number. Yep. And then there was that one troll, and Felicia had a speculation about who that troll was and said it out loud. And she was
dropping the speculation.
Hang on, she was dropping Kat's real number, and I thought it was another number. And then she said that I thought she dropped her own number or something. I was confused. And Felicia said that she thought that it was Shannon Irish, and as soon as she said that, that troll commented. And then she was like, well, that's kind of weird that she all of a sudden commented. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that was weird.
That is weird.
She was dropping Kat's number, and then she was dropping, I thought she was dropping her own number for Kat to call her, but I don't know whose number it was.
Yeah, she claimed that's what it was, but we don't know whose number those were.
Right, I blocked her so no one could see her number. Yeah, I just blocked her.
Okay, I'll have to do that. Well, I don't know if I'm going to put mine back up anyway because I can't make the video go away where she docks my old number.
Right, yeah.
So, which leads to an address. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't, but that's all right.
That's okay. It's just more doxing bullshit.
Yeah, I'm good.
Shitty behavior.
I don't tell me anything that you don't want. If you tell
Michelle
me
can't keep a secret.
Thank you. And it's
that's what she's trying to say. If you're pregnant, don't tell Michelle.
Yeah, because
we all know that, Michelle.
And it's not bad. It's just like, oh, I will accidentally come out with it. Like if you say, I'm going to buy Celeste a pink sweater. Well, Celeste's like, I'm going to go buy a pink sweater. I said, oh, probably not because Chandra. And then there you go. I've slipped it out. Right. That's the kind of stuff I'm meaning. So don't tell me anything that is going to be something that you don't do it.
Michelle.
Yeah.
What?
That is, that is a good theory.
Wait, who's calling my name?
Michelle.
Yes.
I have a secret I'm going to tell you.
Don't tell me.
Okay. You won't tell, right? You're not going to tell anybody else?
Don't tell me!
Just between us four, okay? You can't tell anybody. Okay. Michelle, I'm going to get a puppy next week.
You are?
Do we have a name?
Don't tell nobody.
We
don't have one yet. I got to do another poll on Twitter because I had more suggestions that came in.
I already picked the name. You just need to go with what I said. So just do that.
Oh.
That's your secret, Michelle. They'll be telling now.
I won't be telling. I won't be telling everybody that you're getting a puppy. I won't tell them.
Okay, don't.
Michelle, you just told it to the whole room.
Oh my God! Everybody in the side chat.
I whispered it for a reason.
Oh my God!
Wait a minute. We're really whisper that for a reason? See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, I whispered it for a reason so they couldn't hear. They weren't hearing me.
See, this is why I say don't tell me damn secrets.
Oh Lord!
I told everyone. See how fast that was? Michelle can't keep a secret.
I told you. Gosh, I didn't know.
Monroe's here. Monroe and the little baby. Whoa. Hi, baby Ro.
Hey.
Hi.
Aww.
Monroe wants meatloaf.
Give her some meatloaf, damn it.
Yep. Oh,
I make a good meatloaf.
I'm hungry.
It's not muffled.
It's not
All
muffled.
right. Diane, you're in charge.
yep.
Okay, guys. Well, I don't know what we accomplished, if anything.
I can tell
We
you what
did.
we've accomplished.
We got the word out.
I hang out.
Yep.
What? What?
Yeah.
She got herself on a hangout.
She got herself on a hangout. We put the word out. People can come to her with cross-referencing.
Yep.
And what were you going to say, Michelle?
Recap is we're going to try to make this a law. Something about cyberbullying or whatever. I can't keep a secret that you're getting a dog, and
That's twice. Twice you told my secret. Twice.
Jeez.
and air plants need to be dipped in water for 30 minutes
Every week.
A week.
every week.
Yep.
Sometimes you forget for 3 hours, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Don't
yeah.
forget, tomorrow night we're having a hangout on my channel at 7 Central.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, sweet.
I did not know that. I will put a reminder.
8 Eastern, 7 Central. We have a surprise guest, and we're
Ooh.
going to spill some tea.
Okay, don't throw us out by Pacific.
Yay.
I don't know Pacific time. I just
Me
know
either.
8 Eastern, 7 Central. Okay, that's all I know. I don't know Pacific and none of y'all's GMT time. I got to look up y'all's crap.
Me too.
And Phil be like, we're having it at 10 GMT, and I'm like, that's like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. I have to always look it up, always.
Celeste, are you going to be revealing your new channel name?
No,
No?
it's not that kind of tea.
Oh.
It's other tea.
Okay.
If I had a channel name to reveal, I would reveal it. Did we ever decide what we were going to
Yes, I told you what it was.
be? You told me 2 options, and you told me to talk to Lori, and I didn't do that yet.
Talk to who?
Well, I told you
Lori.
which one I like.
I thought you said Hori. I was like, huh?
Crafty Cooter.
I'm going. Yes, Michelle. I'm going to go check out the local whores down here in the city to see what they think about my new channel name. If they had it,
Yes.
if you had an iPhone whore, would you look up this channel name or would you look on this channel name?
Yep. I want to see those interviews live.
Hey,
On,
I'm going
on
to do it.
YouTube.
I'm going to go find some whores.
Do
Like,
it.
huh, can you say that again?
I'm going to go find some whores.
Howard.
Hoers.
I can't even say
Hoers.
Hoers.
How do you say
Hoers.
that?
Hoers.
Or
Howard.
Whores. Yeah,
Whores.
like prostitutes.
I know, but I can't say it like you do. Say it again.
No, you say it. I've said it 10,000 times. They're going to turn this on. If somebody walks into this room right now, they're just going to hear me say "hoers" 15 times in a row.
Howard.
Listen, she said
Howard.
hoers. Hoers.
Howard.
Howard.
Hoers.
Howard.
Yes, now you got it. Hoers.
Howard. Howard. No, I'm got.
Howard.
There's muffle in the background.
How do you say
Yeah.
it?
Horse.
Whore. Yeah.
Okay, how
whore.
do you say charcoal briquettes?
Charcoal briquette.
Charcoal briquette.
Briquette. It's briquette.
I love it when y'all say that. I love it when y'all say that.
Charcoal briquette.
Charcoal briquette. What do you call it?
Briquettes.
Oh God.
Charcoal briquette.
Is it a creek or a crick?
It's a crick. It's a crick. Down at the crick.
Pop or a soda?
It's pop.
It's soda.
It's
Soda.
pop.
It's
It's
pop.
pop.
Pop makes me want to slap somebody. You better get a soda.
It's pop, you
Soda.
weirdo.
It's pop.
Like, you want to pop? Yeah, I'll pop you. I want to be like, you want to pop? Yeah, I'll pop you in the mouth. You better get you a soda,
Upside
son.
the head.
Oh Lord Jesus! Now Celeste is threatening people up here.
Howard.
Diane, you've been properly introduced.
I do not say it like
now.
that. Come on.
You do.
Do it.
Hoers.
Howard.
You say hoers.
Howard.
Hoers.
How do you say hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Listen, I
I know
want
she ain't talking to me.
I want to know how you say
Serve,
stupid.
we don't serve hors d'oeuvres over here, okay?
I want to know how you say stupid woman.
What?
How do you say stupid woman?
Stupid woman.
There you go. Well, Lindy
Stupid
says
woman.
woman.
Stupid woman.
It's like, no, it's woman.
And Barbie used to always call everybody women. She's a weird woman.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
woman.
She did.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yes.
What
I'm
would
with
she
you, Ray. Popping is not a thing. You pop somebody in the face, you don't drink it.
It's pop.
It's pop.
Damn
It's
it.
soda.
I'm gonna go to the store
Soda.
and get some pop. I'm gonna go to the store and get some pop. Pop,
Me
pop,
too.
pop.
Yep, me too.
I'm just gonna go get Dr. Pepper because that's the only thing I drink. So if you don't have Dr. Pepper, I don't drink
Diet Mountain
anything at
Dew
all.
here. Diet Mountain Dew.
Diet Coke.
I will take my own Dr. Pepper.
I
if
don't
have
drink
to.
pop anymore. I drink sweet tea.
Oh. Well, I'm
Yeah.
getting my unicorn Dr. Pepper t-shirt. I'm excited.
I should be
Oh.
getting mine. I found the can. I found the bottle. They called me from 7-Eleven. They're like, "Are you still looking for it?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, Levi found one too.
Levi. Is
Yeah,
Levi
he
still
found it.
here?
Oh,
Probably not.
oh. Yeah,
Levi?
he's still there.
Raise your hand, Levi, if you're still here. I can't see you, but raise your hand.
He was still
Even
here
Yankee says, we aren't in the roaring 20s. It's soda, bruh.
It's pop.
Yeah, well,
It's soda,
I'm in
bruh.
the East,
pop.
I'm on the
Yankee
East
said
Coast.
so.
It's pop.
Well,
If you're from Queens, you say soda, but the rest of New York says soda.
That's funny.
no, I say pop. Levi is a cutie patagoni.
Oh yeah.
He is so adorable.
Gorgeous.
Love Levi. I'm like,
We're getting married.
no, I am.
No,
No,
I don't know. Listen, I don't
we
know
are.
who came in here and decided they could just claim Levi. Excuse me, he has to choose you. You don't get to choose him.
He did choose me.
No,
That's
he
what's
chooses
up.
me.
Told me I was in the running. Y'all are all crazy.
Has he been whoring?
Well-
And you say pillow. Who says pillow? Okay, who says pill? Is it pillow?
Hello?
What?
Pillow.
Pillowcase.
Say pillow.
What?
Pillow or pillow?
Pillowcase.
Pillow.
Hello.
Pillowcase. You know,
Pillowcase.
you have to
Pillow.
pronounce all the syllables and the letters.
Yeah, y'all just enunciate the shit out of y'all stuff.
Yeah,
My
Apparently,
dad-
except for briquettes and hoers.
I was. I can't even say that. My dad, when he would pick up the phone, you say hello. Well, this is what he always says, Jello.
Oh,
But it drives me crazy. It's like, Jello? I mean,
I always say hello. Hello.
hello? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
I always answer the phone. That
So
way I
does
don't
Baby
act like-
J. He says,
Hello.
hello.
She got it from me. That little
Oh,
copy
she's a
and Nick.
copycat.
Yep.
Wait, I want to know who Levi's marrying because it ain't you.
Me. It's me.
No,
Levi,
it's me.
answer.
Levi. I
It's
can't
me.
say you. Me. I have.
It's me.
No, it's
Hello.
You're already
You're
married,
already
Beth.
married.
I need
You
him
better
more.
back
I don't
up.
have a husband. Excuse
Yes,
me.
you do. You have a
Not a
husband.
husband.
No. He's my husband.
He's my husband.
He's my
Levi,
husband.
decide. Pick right now.
Don't let her bully you, Levi. Don't let Sean Marie bully.
Levi, I've got a soft cushion for you, honey.
He's
You
my
pick
Lee
me.
bag. He's my Lee
Levi,
bag.
they don't know how to say hoers.
Or
Horse.
pillow.
Howard.
Grandma said pillow.
Levi is my Lee bag. I love
Lee
him.
bag.
I love
Levi.
him.
Me too.
love
He's
him.
a sweet.
I wouldn't
Person.
know. I don't get any
Apparently,
pictures from
he's
Levi.
a
Levi
hoe.
doesn't like me.
He's
You
a
have to
hoe.
ask
He doesn't like
Okay, y'all can have him. He'll cheat on with me every day anyway, so go ahead.
Oh. Well, yeah. You know what? Celeste is getting a puppy. How about that?
You heifer! I can't believe you told my secrets.
Yep. That's what's up. And it's a girl.
Oh, y'all.
Oh, we didn't know that.
Oh, my God. Sean Marie can't keep a secret worse than Michelle.
Yep.
She needs a pop.
Well, they don't call me Sister Shady for nothing.
I forgot about that.
Because I throw
Dying.
shade all day, every day. That's what's up. All right.
She'll be here next week, Monroe. I went and seen her on Tuesday, and she has one more vet appointment this next week. And as soon as her vet appointment's over, she gets to come home since they already
Yay.
told y'all.
She needs to come meet Oliver.
Aw.
She has to meet Oliver.
Right now, she's baby no name. She's got to get a name, but I got her a bed. I got her a little collar. I got her some food and water bowls. I got her a new baby. Oh, what was the name of that dog food? What was it? I couldn't pull up your text when I went to the store.
Nutramax, and it's the
That's what I thought it was.
toy breed puppy. Because it's really small and it's not too hard for their little teeth. Also, I'm sending
Aw.
you dresses with matching bows that were
Oh,
Coco's
my God.
for your little
She's
baby.
going to be so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh.
I have adorable coats, like a faux fur coat and like a pink puffy coat. Oh yeah, she's gonna be styling.
Oh,
See,
my gosh.
that's-
I'll have her put on a little fashion show for you scopers. Be like,
Yes.
Baby No Name's first fashion show, you guys.
Yes, I love it.
That
Sister of the night.
diva t-shirt.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
She would be like a little mini hoe.
Yes, Sister of the Night.
Little mini
Yep.
ho. I can't say it. What can you say it again?
Hoer.
No.
Listen, Michelle. Hoer. Hoer.
She's a little
Hoer.
baby hoer. Hoer. How I said it.
Is that like a British accent? What the hell is that?
Michelle. I love it when Michelle talks.
Listen, how about you just say streetwalker? Streetwalker.
I like the little baby hoer.
Hoer.
Spanish words. We laugh so hard when speaking of Spanish words.
Oh man, I mutilate Spanish words.
I do too.
Heather Weeks. Who is Heather Weeks? She sent me a request on Twitter. Who is that? Is she on? Are you on Scope?
I've seen her.
That's
nice.
My friend Heather. Yeah,
she's nice.
Oh, okay. I saw her request and I'm like, I thought that was a girl that I used to work with.
Stop.
And at the hospital, and I was not going to accept.
Oh
yeah,
no,
she's
she's
sweet.
Awesome. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
good. Yes,
sent me a
it's
message.
me, Trixie Lee. It is I.
Hoer.
Well, at least when I turn on the video to this point, they're just going to hear Michelle saying it over and over.
What?
I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to. Is there a problem between Monroe and Steve?
Yes. And I wouldn't touch that.
I wouldn't touch that. Yeah, I would just let
Okay, then can you guys knock it off? Or not knock it off. I don't want to talk like you guys are kids. But come on, guys.
Yeah.
They can't hear you. You're mumbling. Make somebody else say it.
Yes.
What's going on?
She would like for you to calm down and not go after each other in her side chat, please and thank you.
Oh,
let's not go after pregnant people anyways today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
what about Allie's Vanity? Who is that?
I don't know who that
I don't know.
Allie's Vanity. Okay, what about Prick Rick? Kiss my grits.
If you
Nobody
can't
I
tell
know.
already, you should block that. Then we need to get you evaluated.
All right. What about Queen of Red Hearts with a Heather?
Oh hell
Yes.
nah! What?
No?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Well, we've had bad experiences with Queen of Hearts and Queens and stuff, so I don't know.
No, she's
I thought
Heather.
it was-
It's another Heather, isn't it?
yeah, her name's Heather. It says
I don't
Queen
know.
of Red Hearts.
Oh, well, I don't have
Is it the Queen of Red
Hearts.
Lutz? Maybe I don't have the Queen. Oh, hold on. I'll look.
HRTZ.
I don't know.
Well, there's two Heathers that message me that I like, and
That's not
Okay.
the Heather I talk to. Queen of Hearts. That's not who I talk to.
no, I don't know. Queen of Lutz, because it always reminds me of Levi. I don't know.
Oh,
why.
okay. I
Annie,
accepted her.
Annie, we
Okay.
don't know who Community is.
That's what I was gonna say. I haven't accepted their request either.
Yeah.
Community or community, but they watch
Sandra,
me.
head out
What?
of ass. I want you to know I sound like you with no accent.
I don't have an accent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you do. But
You all have
I can't get it out of my mouth.
I don't have an accent. What's my accent?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
What is it?
You all
You
do.
don't, it's just like a Midwest
Yeah.
accent.
Oh, okay.
It's a Midwest accent. It's not like a Southern accent or like a Northern. It's just like a Midwestern kind of. It's really cute though.
Yeah, it's
Oh, thank
adorable. I don't have an
I-
accent.
I want
I wish.
Celeste.
And your personality is just adorable.
Oh, I love you.
You guys are so.
You know I love you.
I know you do. I would love to have your accent. I love country, like Southern.
Yes.
Bougie. I love it.
We need to explain to Anthony and okay, ladies, can you explain to Anthony and the Preggers that Preggers run hot and we should put the AC in?
What?
You should have never
Yes.
taken the AC out.
Anthony.
Yes.
Ladies who are pregnant, they run hot. She gonna freeze you to death. Buy some pajamas, pants,
Get
bottoms,
over it.
some jogging,
Yes.
some jogging suits, and get over it.
She is going to deliver your beautiful baby through her tiny vagina. It will have a giant head. Give her the fucking air conditioning.
Oh yeah.
Did y'all not
absolutely.
ever see Father of the Bride? I was literally
Yes.
like in a tank top with some teeny tiny shorts, and my husband's over there with like a jacket, a jogging suit, like
Yes.
shaking. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm sweating to death.
Yep. That's me all year round.
That's me
and I'm
now.
not pregnant.
And I'm
Yeah.
in
I'm hot
friggin-
flashes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, are
Yep.
you too? I hate them.
Well, no, I had full hysterectomy at 31. So I've been in menopause since then.
girl, I feel you because
I'm
I
angry.
I never went through menopause with my hysterectomy.
Yeah, you did.
Someone down there tell
anything.
Ray what that movie's
Nope.
about. It's got a Steve. What's his name?
Steve, shit. Steve.
He's
Damn it.
He's married and his daughter gets pregnant.
Martin,
His wife
Steve
gets
Martin.
pregnant at the same time. It's really good.
Yes. Well,
Steve
that was
Martin.
in the second one. Steve Martin, yeah. That was in the second one.
Steve Martin.
In the first
Father
one,
of
the
the
daughter
bride.
is getting married. The second one, the mom and the daughter get pregnant at the same time. It's hilarious.
Yeah, married.
Yeah.
I heard the
You
dog.
guys, you know what? It was really funny. You know what Grant did one time? My son, he came home from school. We picked him up, and he was like in the 4th grade. And we asked him in the car full of people. You know, I was like, "How was your day?" And he's like, "Oh, it was really good." And you want to know why? And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because my usual teacher wasn't there. We had a prostitute teacher instead." I lost it. He was like, "What? What?" Then I had to explain to him what a prostitute was. That was super awkward. But yeah, he said, "Yeah, we had a prostitute teacher today."
Monroe, it won't matter if Anthony doesn't turn on the air conditioner before August comes, he won't have to worry about whether or not he's hot or cold because you will kill him with your pregnant hormones and all.
Yep.
You will.
We'll come get him. So tell him you better turn it on.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's got an oven and she's, cooking the bun.
It's like 62 degrees in my house year round.
How many?
62.
Oh, yeah. Well, year round. You mean in the summer too?
Year round, yes.
62? I have nothing. I'm on 0. I'm hot.
Yeah, 62 keeps it pretty cool.
Mine's 70. Mine's 76 year round. 76 in the winter, 76 in the summer.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Collie said do not add Prick Rick. Block him.
All right, so I guess I'm going to get off here. It's like 8 o'clock.
Oh, I need to eat too. Sorry.
I
haven't made dinner yet.
It's only 6 o'clock here. It's early.
It's 9 here. I go to bed early
Pool
usually.
time for me, Trina.
What?
I said, I'm telling Trina it's pool time for me.
I don't know. Something about Trina. I didn't get it.
Going to the pool.
It's pool time for Trina and it's pool time for Diane.
And I need to eat some food.
Damn it. I want to go in a pool. All right. Well, I'm going to roll off here. I love all you bitches. Bye.
Thank you. And
bye. Love everybody.
I love you guys too. I'll see you tomorrow night on my channel. Don't forget.
Yes.
Don't forget. Be there, be square. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I have to tell you how to turn this off.
Right. 7 o'clock. Be there, be square.
Somebody tell me how to turn this thing off.